Hello, my name is Monique Robinson. I am the proud founder of A Better Chance for You Futures Incorporated. A Better Chance for You Futures Incorporated is a nonprofit organization that assists minority scholars to get to school debt free. We are a proud advocate for our nation's HBCUs, better known as historically Black colleges and universities. I am a proud graduate of Wilberforce University, located in Ohio, for undergrad, but that's not it. We are here today to share a brief message with you as it regards to our message topic, delayed, not denied. So, you're going to learn pretty much how this journey to success began. Well, as most things, it doesn't always start out with glitter, but sometimes you have to go through to get to this thing we call life. So I just want to borrow a couple minutes of your time today as we talk about delayed and not denied. Well, I can flash forward my life to my high school years. High school, I was not the perfect scholar. I didn't even make perfect grades, but I didn't give up on things that I know I could do. So if we were to rate what level I was in high school that I graduated in, I would say I probably was in the lower percentile, but I didn't give up. So I graduated high school, and let's just name it for ourselves or name it for me. I graduated high school in the upper ones, 1.9. Not because I couldn't do the work, not because I didn't know how to do the work, not that I wasn't even smart. I would say it was more so because I just didn't want to, and I didn't like school. So I had a teacher. Actually, she was my counselor, and she just sat me down one day and said, "What do you want to do?" And I looked at her and I said, "Well, I could go to school, but what school is going to take me with these grades?" And so I love her to this day. Actually, she was my guidance counselor. God rest her soul. Miss Moore. Miss Moore sat me down and she introduced me to some people who took minority students on historically Black college tours. So I went to just about every school, and this was my junior year. And she said, "Look, if you trust me, I can get you to school." And so my grade still wasn't where they really needed to be for people to say, "Oh, we really want her here." But I had a talent. And my vocal and music abilities opened the door a little bit. And the school that I really wanted to go to, my grades just didn't cut it. And that was my junior year in high school. So you will hear me say throughout this message, delayed, not denied. So my junior year, yes, I did have a lot of attention of schools who had interest in me because of my gift. But then they see my grades. It was like, never mind. So my parents, I love them to death. They are both graduates of Wilberforce University, located in Ohio. So Wilberforce University accepted me. I had a ton of rejection letters, and if you are going through that phase of your life where you're dealing with rejection and dealing with no's and dealing with people who just aren't interested in hearing your wonderful skills and ideas, it's okay. 1,000 no's is going to equal 2 yeses. Trust me on that. So I got on Wilberforce University campus. I already felt overwhelmed and out of place, even though it's a smaller church school. Wilberforce has some of the most intelligent, bright, young mind people on that campus. My roommate at the time, she was an engineering major, mathematician. And I said, okay. I didn't know math until I met her. She tutored the basketball team. I was sitting right there getting the same lessons. If it was something that I needed help on, dealing with math, that was my go-to. So I can honestly say my freshman year in college, I learned math, but that's not it. Now, remember, I told you I wanted to go to school and I wanted to sing. I got invited to choir rehearsal by one of my friends, the university choir. And I said, so I'll go, I went to choir and made the traveling portion. Even was a soloist. So, delayed. Remember, I was supposed to go to the school, but didn't have the grades. Went to this choir. They accepted me because I already was a student. And then I got to travel. So once again, I will tell you throughout this journey that we will take together, you're going to learn situations in your life. You really, 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 really may want that job. You really, really, really may want that relationship. It may just be delayed, but not denied. And sometimes when things are delayed, I'm not going to say sometimes, all the time when things are delayed, it's because God is preparing you for something greater. So as I started this journey, I had this great big idea that I really wanted to be a nonprofit owner. I wanted to help kids. I wanted to do anything under the sun that will create a passion of mine to be fulfilled. So I started teaching. And I love teaching. Both my parents are educators, master educators, retired. I learned a lot of the things that I do. I learned from them. So I started teaching kindergarten. The principal noticed that, hey, you're a little bit strict and you have some things going on. Let's move you. So fast forward, I started working in mentoring, working with middle school, mentoring high school. And so I started talking to the kids. What do you want to do? You about to be graduating from high school soon. Where are you going to go? So I said, okay, I'm going to start this nonprofit. I got this wheels rolling. I went down to the city of Detroit and had all my paperwork, and I'm going to name this, and this is what I'm going to do. And it didn't happen. Was I sad? Yes. Did I give up? No. I said, okay, well, we just going to have an after school club and we're going to call it College Club. And I help the kids look up stuff. I would take them to the HBCU homecomings and I would tell them different things. But it planted the seed. So that was in 2004. And I'm telling you this for relevancy. I know you're like, can she get to the point? But for relevancy purposes, I started an after school club that is now a 501c3 nonprofit organization where we help minority students get to college debt-free. We run programs, we run podcasts, we do community events, and we have successfully sent 12 individuals to school debt-free. Some may not, and this is where my delayed, not denied. Some of them may not have started with a college scholarship, a full one, but once they got there and they spreaded their wings at our nation's historically Black colleges and universities, they were offered scholarships to help them complete their education. So I had to throw that all in there so you will know, as you are starting your own businesses, as you are starting your own organizations, do not, I repeat, I would say this 1,000 times, do not give up on what your goal is. First, set your goal. And sometimes us as humans, we make goals and we may just be too scared to reach for the big one and we just put a small one there. But whatever your speed. Me, I'm going for the gusto because I have big faith, so I know big dreams will happen. So what you can do, write your goals, write 3 of them. And I used to think it was silly. My parents would have us do this every year. And guess what you see me doing now every year? Writing 3 big goals for myself. And then I write goals for my nonprofit as well. So write those goals. Even if you need to keep you a journal and write, okay, God, this is how close I came to this goal. Tomorrow, this is how close I came to this goal. Oh, look, next week I achieved this goal. A lot of the things that we feel that we deserve, maybe it's a position. True story. I thought because I had the most education, the most experience, the most everything you can name under the sun, that I deserved a certain position. And sometimes when you're denied that position, that delayed period will show you or offer you something greater. That's message for some people who don't understand that. You might have to catch the replay and understand that position you might not really want. And in the meantime, while you're waiting on one, something greater is coming because it's brewing inside of you. So, again, delayed, not denied. So as we fast forward to things that has helped assist in making us greater as a nonprofit, one thing I can definitely say, trust the process. Trust the process can mean various things. It can mean something as simple as, God, they're not calling me back. They're not telling me anything I need to know. What paperwork do I need to fill? What lesson do I need to learn from this? What are the expectations? Trust the process. Sometimes you could do something so fast that you will not realize what the steps are to help you be secure, to help you be great, to help you perfect your craft. So, one thing, and I get this question everywhere I go. What makes you have the passion inside of you when you speak about your nonprofit? Very important. If your dream, your organization, your entrepreneur goal does not burn that excitement in you, then you're probably doing something just to be doing it. My nonprofit is my passion. My board members tell me that all the time. They say, you want to do something to hurt Miss Mo? Tell her kids aren't successful. Tell her they don't belong. But one thing we preach is positivity into the minds of our scholars, into the minds of our parents. I had a parent, and I hope I'm not going a little over time, but I had a parent tell me before that I don't know what you did. And I had to tell the parent, it's not me. It's not about me. It's about finding the mindset, changing the mindset into thinking that you can. You can, you will, and you shall. So I really, really appreciate you taking this time. I know I didn't really talk long, but I hope it was for a purpose. I hope it was able to motivate you for whatever dream you are dreaming and whatever goal that you have. This will light that fire so that even though you're being delayed, you are not denied. Thank you. My name is Monique S. Robinson. I am the proud founder of A Better Chance for You Futures Incorporated. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. We are on all social media sites as well as podcast channels. Thank you and have a wonderful day.